Yo, what's cracking, guys? We got a fun little short welding video, quiet down exhaust video for you. 2010 Transit Connect, works for a lot of the Transits, same setup. Right here, we got a new muffler. This is a direct fit muffler. You can see how they expand on both ends so that you can just cut the muffler off and it'll fit over it and you can clamp it. I'm gonna weld it. We got our arsenal out here. We've got wire wheel, cutting wheel, sawzall. We've got torches. We've got the welder. It doesn't matter what we want to use. We can go with the sawzall, torches, or angle grinder to cut this exhaust off. What I did was I measured out how far we got to go, and the pipe's going to fit in right here. So we need that much extra. So we want to cut off the existing exhaust right here, not right here, or else we're going to be short. You do get a little bit of play in your exhaust. So it's all right if your measurement's not perfect, as long as you don't cut too much off. So I've marked it where I want to cut with my paint marker, right there. And that first line there, I was gonna go there, but then I reconsidered, and I'm going right there. So you'd rather have too much of the existing exhaust than not enough, or else you're gonna have to weld some couplers in or something. Just go with the direct fit muffler and not like a universal with just little stubs sticking out. Just pay a couple extra dollars, fits right over it. You can use exhaust clamps instead of welding if you don't have a welder. Let's get down to it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the pipes. All right, here we are. I decided to go with the angle grinder because it's not a real big diameter pipe. I was able to cut through these ends like butter on this cheap Ford steel. All this steel is cheap everywhere. Took less than a minute per side to cut them off. After I got almost all the way to the top, I was able to just bring it down a little bit and get the blade all the way around. Bada boom. Now, we sprayed down, my flashlight's not on. We sprayed down a little PB blaster in those hangers. Bada boom. So the muffler will stay up there because of the hangers. Grab ourselves a pry bar and we pry those the old muffler out of the hangers. And then after we do that, I'm gonna pop the new muffler into the hangers. We got our new muffler on. You can see it shows inlet, points to that side. So that's our outlet side. This is our inlet side, got it hung up in there. You wanna take the hanger by the front off first and then do the back one, and when you're putting the new one on, put the back hanger on first, then the front. It's just easier. Now it's time to lift up this pipe. If it's a little too rusty on the end, use your wire wheel to clean it, and we're gonna shove this pipe right inside there. Can't really do it with one hand, but that's what we're gonna do. And then for our tailpipe, same story. Hey yo, this was not a direct fit muffler. That end does not fit over that end. So, I chopped myself off a piece of exhaust pipe I had laying around. Made myself a coupler. Usually I would have got a coupler with the muffler, but we'll make it work. I don't think a clamp would seal that gap. I'm gonna use the welder. It's either the gap-a-roo. So what I'm gonna do is go halfways in, weld that to that, clean that off with my wire wheel. And that's what I'm gonna do on both ends. I took the tailpipe off. There was just one more hanger. And all we're worried about is connecting the muffler to this end. That's all we're worried about for now, because the muffler, we can chop off as we go and slide it in from the back of the vehicle. So we're not worried about length on that. All right, let's get to welding. I'm gonna put a bead here, clean this up, put a bead here, and then put a bead there.